Hey guys, it's been a while. The last thing I posted was a couple guides a couple friends asked me to post to help them out with their ED1 run. I hope it helped them out at the end. I know it wasn't the best guide. I just did it in a quite of a rush because I was busy at the time. And I haven't really been able to record much since I've been busy in real life. But I think I have a little bit more time to record and have some fun with a couple of friends now that, well, I'm not really busy with school or work as much. And I'm trying to see if I can just make this a more reoccurring aspect of me just recording, posting, and showing clips of my updates on my account. It's probably gonna be mostly me going for insane final boss casually and trying to get a white party hat. At the end, I'm not expecting to do anything efficiently. I'm not expecting to do a boss to the most efficient way possible. Try to get as fast as kill time so I can get the boss pass as fast as I can, and just finish a boss and never go back to it again, and only do high money an hour bosses only. I enjoy this game for the game itself. If I want to keep doing a boss that is not great money an hour but it's fun for me, I'll keep doing it because that's the point of a game at the end of the day. Anyway, aside from that, uh, you will be hearing a lot of little clips from me just saying random things with friends. If something gets recorded that's funny, I'll post it because why not, right? They'll probably be at the end of each video, just as a little extra bonus clip here and there. Anyway, time to get into the bank itself. As of right now, I finished perking out my all three styles, and I have an extra couple weapons that I have that I already perked out. Some perks could be upgraded, some don't need to be. I'm not planning on buying any more weapons for the foreseeable future. And right now, this is my bank wealth. Temp bill pretty much on dot. For a lot of people, this is absolutely nothing, and for some, it's a lot. I can't really control what your thinking is, but for me, that's my bank, and I'm happy with it. It's good. It's a good amount. For the bank itself, let's just go tab by tab, scrolling down. There's not really much for it. Ignore the mess. I have to fix it up. I know. There's not really much to it. I have my own type of organization here and there. You will be seeing me do farm runs every so often. It's for it's for me to get 120 to begin with, just so I can keep my comp cape when the grace period ends. And it's a good, decent passive moneymaker. I have to make more overloads. I just realized that. Um, and yeah, it's just a good little passive moneymaker. I'll be talking about these shards in a minute. Um, in terms of gear, this is what I'm going with right. This is what I have right now. I know it might not be the most organized for some people, but for me, I like it. It's nice and organized. I can go ahead and start all three styles have the same perks to begin with. They all have Relentless 5, Cracking 4, Biting 4. The difference is the secondary. For my melee arm, I have Undead, mainly for ED3, and for range and mage, I have Dragon Slayer. That's pretty much it. And for the legs, I have Enhanced Devoted 4, Impatient 4, Mobile. I'm not doing Invigorate since I'm not planning on Vortec auto cycling anytime soon. If there's any other reason to get it, let me know. If it's worth getting and it's actually viable, I don't mind spending the GP to get it. Aside from that, I have just a full cut Masterwork, Blast Diffusion boots, Elite Ranger boots, Nightmare Gauntlets, and Cinderbrains. I'm not planning on getting the tier 90 boots. I don't care for the upkeep. Never have, never will. Unfortunately, I'll show you now what's my KC for raids, but it's really demotivating for me to go since I only have the gloves and boots with the KC I have. I'll show you again later on. I have all the tier 92 dual wielding weapons along with the ZGS and the Masterwork Spear of Annihilation. For the dual wieldings, I have P6 Aftershock 1 and Aftershock 4 E2. Funny story about that, when I was going for my Aftershock 4 E2 on my ZGS, I got unlucky. By that I mean I got really, really unlucky. And that was when all the parts were 50 mil pop. Nothing I can do, unfortunately, but hey, you live and you learn. Anyway, aside from that, I just have the basic gear. I have my flanking 4 switches. And if you're asking why do I have pretty much full Torva, again, I'll get to that in a minute. I have my Grimoire that I want to use for Solak. I'm not the best at Solak. Don't expect me to be the best at Solak. I don't have the highest KC. I barely have 100. And I just do it with a friend to have fun here and there. I think our fastest kill is just under 13 minutes, which is not the best, but again, we're not planning on going for speed kills. I have to put this here. That's another flank. Ignore that, please. I have to get better perk for that too. As for my loot tab, I pretty much sold everything. The only things I have left are these keys to the crossing. I'm planning on doing another Kopesh with in the future. Since keys are expensive, I don't really want to buy them, and I've been collecting them passively. And the only other tab I have this is for archaeology, since I still have to get 120 in the future. Now, going back, I get my keys from Clue Scrolls. I've been enjoying Clue Scrolls lately a lot. It doesn't. I have a lot of masters I have to do, and that's where my Torva comes in. I do Onks for Elite Clue Scrolls passively. I know the faster way of doing it is by doing the shadow creatures, but I prefer making some passive money on the side, and since I get busy every so often, I can just leave my account AFKing for 8 minutes at a time and not even have to worry. I prefer that. That's my preference. It's not the most efficient, but it's my preference. And that's where I also get all my keys from. I'm hoping to get enough to actually finish the Kopesh. My current KC, let me actually bring up the log. My current KC for Elites and Masters, well, for Hards, because I do enjoy doing Hards as well, it's 610, and for Elites, it's just 600. They're not the greatest numbers. Unfortunately, I haven't had the greatest of luck with dies. I still don't have a single one in my name. I got 3 gilded pieces, which is why you saw them up top earlier, and 125 hearts last time I did a small opening with a couple of friends. But no dies. I'm hoping to get a lot more of them. The next opening won't be until a very high goal of having 400 hard caskets and 400 elite caskets. So don't expect to see one for a couple months. Aside from that, this is just all the relics I've gotten from Elite Dungeons. I'm not planning on hierarchying any of them using my alchemizers until after I complete my Elite Dungeons. I just don't. And the shards you see here is just the shards I've collected over time. It's roughly 3.1 bill worth of shards. This is mostly going to be the money I've been using to collect for the white party hat. I'm probably going to move this over to something else or another way so that I can start fresh mostly. Like, I'll keep this in mind for when I buy my party hat, but so that I don't actually have to hold this on here, I can move my shards to the actual loot tab and work from there. In terms of my boss kills, I don't really do much ambassador. I'm planning on learning it, but going down the list, and in terms of collections, ambassador don't really have much. Like you already saw, Araxi, I already finished the entire collection. I'm probably going to keep doing it because it's passive, and when I get Reaper tests like the one I have now, it's good to do and it's good money. For ED2, I have 2 out of the 3 codexes under my name, and in solos, I'm also missing the pet, with the KC for ED2 being what you see on the screen, 56 solos, 120 pretty much groups. I'm planning on doing a lot more ED2s in the near future, and you'll see why soon. For things like regular barrels, I have done absolutely nothing since the log came out, because barrels is very, very annoying, but I will have to get it done if I do want to do it in same final boss. Rods, I have a good amount of KC in, but this was all pre-log. Otherwise, I would have much more kites, much more shields than what I have now. Chaos Elemental, I haven't done pretty much anything. I think I've only killed it when I was passing by it. I'll probably get it done soon. Commander Ziriana, I don't even know where I got the 500 kills from. Corporal Beast, I don't know either. I'll have to work for this collection log in the future. I do have the Spear of Annihilation, which will make it much easier. You already saw 83. Daganov Kings, unfortunately, again, this was pre-log, even though it doesn't really show much as is. I already have 2 out of the 3 pets. When I go for the 3rd pet, I will not be camping that pet alone. I will be doing all three bosses mainly because dragon hatchets are actually pretty good money. And it's a good, easy thing to do on the side. It won't really be that hard. General Grador, again, I do not know where I got that 1000 KC from, but as you can see, it was pre-log. The mole, I get no idea. Gregorovic, I'm planning on camping in the future. I did some of this recently with a friend. I just got unlucky. Harakin, it's gonna be a fun one to do, as we all know. Hellweir, none at all. Haven't gotten anything in the log. I can get to it right now. Calify King, I did with a few friends a few days ago, and we got pretty lucky. I don't know what's the drop rate for Jaguars, but this is pretty lucky overall. Keep in mind my account is really old. A lot of the bosses I've done are pre-log because I stopped bossing for a very long time and only started bossing again recently. King Black Dragon, none at all. Kriara, I've done some here and there, but not much. This is mostly just from Slayer tasks and mostly post-log. Krill, same thing. I used to have a bit more since I camped it for what because I found an AFK manor a while ago, but that's it. My Magister, I thoroughly enjoyed it for a while. As you can see, 7600 KC, and I've completed roughly 15 Kolpeshes or 16 Kolpeshes by now. I cannot remember how many I've done throughout this time. Of course, I have the complete log, and I'll probably do more in the future just because I do enjoy Magister. I know it's a big DPS dummy, but I like it. What can I say? For ED1, I like it doing it in solos, and I've mostly done it with magic. I'm planning on learning it with melee so I can get more kills an hour, an extra kill an hour, and be more efficient. My kill time is not the best because all this was done pre archaeology and before I really had any good perks on my gear. Now, as you saw, I have pretty decent perks. For next, I'm actually planning on going for the collection log. I don't have much left. I only have 4 pieces, I apologize. And probably just keep going from there. My time is not the best. I never plan on doing a fast time. I just do it for fun. Angel Death, 1. I need to find... I could do it with my clan. I can do it with a raid FC to get the collection log, but I want to do it with friends. I think I'll have a group of people to go with relatively soon. And once I go, I will be asking for tips and tricks to help myself out, to help me out. And if anyone can help me out learn, if anyone can help me learn how to do Angel Death better, feel free to let me know when I get there. Queenback Dragon is a hassle. I'll get it done in the future. I believe all I'm missing is the pets. Yes, it is. Solak, I don't even have 100 kills like I showed. I already have a Grimoire, a couple pages, no crossbow. Neither my partner nor I have a crossbow. We have pretty much the same KC. No crossbow, unfortunately. Like I said, sub 13 kills while only switching on for the core and the final phase. He doesn't have melee switch, so we can't really do a core skip, unfortunately, but he's a fantastic partner. No complaints. You'll see him in the near future. Telos, I don't like Telos. Just the mere concept of it, I don't like it. I'll be doing it for the collection log in the future. If I end up liking it, then I guess I'll like it. But I don't plan on liking it just because I don't like the fact that it gives you too much money an hour, and it will just kill me to finish this series too quick. Twin Furies, just one for my Reaper crew. Jad, I guess this is mostly from Harakin. Doesn't really give you anything, I guess. And Vindicta, the scorn of my existence. So here's a little story on Vindicta. I have yet to get a lance, not a single lance, and you see I have one of the 2 pets. But a week ago I actually got a second pet. I destroyed it. Reason being, I refuse to have all pets and not have a single lance. Because I do not plan on coming back to this boss after I finish the collection log. And a lance is decent money. You may say I'm crazy, but whatever. It annoyed me, I destroyed it. And finally, Virago. Most of my kills were pre-log, and I just haven't been back to it since. I'm planning on getting it back to it very soon so I can complete the log. I don't have Vindig yet. And yeah. And then finally, Yakamaru. Here's the bane of my existence because 94 Yakamaru. 117 Beastmaster. No pet, by the way, just before I show. And I only have the boots and gloves, which is again very depressing. But what can I do? And I, besides this one ability codex, I only have like one other, and that I've actually gotten. So I've been really unlucky in raids, which is why I'm really demotivated to go. Aside from that, you see my 318 mil cash stack, and there is one more thing I would like to show. Aside from that, my bank also has this, and the reason I have it here is because I want to go for max cash in the 82 chests, which is why it's currently worth 444 mil. Once this reaches max cash, I should have pet by then, hopefully, and I don't get too unlucky. And I'll go for another ED2, Elite Dungeons. I'll probably do ED3 next to get max cash, just for the fun of it. Do mostly solos and then do groups afterwards with friends and just have fun. But that's pretty much my account. There's nothing really else to it. This is just an introduction. I have no clips to follow up with it because I just started it. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. And I look forward to, well, to showing my adventure. See you guys.